Do you have to do things with your cat that it doesn't like? If you do, you're really not alone. A lot of us have to do things with our cats, like groom them, give them pills, trim their nails. I want to tell you a little bit about one method that you can use to teach cats to be comfortable with procedures that normally they wouldn't be that happy with. I'm going to pretend that we're teaching Freya here to take pills without too much struggle, and hopefully even to like it. The first thing I'm going to do is get a treat that Freya likes. So I got some freeze-dried chicken, which she seems to be interested in. Part of giving a pill to a cat, as you can imagine, is being able to grab the head. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your cat can tolerate grabbing the head. So first I'm going to grab the head and give some treats. Grab the head, give some treats. Now Freya also likes to be petted, so that's a good reinforcer for her, but in this case, I really want her to practice taking something from my hands because I'm going to open her mouth and put something in it. And to start, I'm going to put something that she likes. So now, I'm going to continue to hold her head and let her practice having me hold it. She's got good teeth on her, so you want to make sure to keep those fingers out of the way of those jaws. You'll notice that if you work with other species, the cats actually work a little slower. It's not because they're not bright, they just take time to chew, and I'm giving her big pieces. Because when I give her tiny pieces, she grabs my fingers. Now I'm watching Freya's overall body language, and she's pretty calm, so I'm going to keep going, but you could easily end a session right here and come back later. Now I'm going to grab her head a little bit more forward and give her a treat. Now, you can also use what's called a pill gun for this, and that keeps your fingers out of the way. It's a great way to work on pilling a cat. And what you can actually do is put the treat right in the pill gun where the pill would normally go. You can ask your veterinarian and they'll show you how to do that. So again, I'm going to grab her face and I'm going to give her some treats. Basically what I'm doing is I'm gradually teaching Freya to be comfortable with head handling, and eventually I'm going to make the handling more intense. Once I get to the point where she's really comfortable with all that, I'm actually going to practice opening her jaw and popping a treat right in. I think for Freya it's going to take a few sessions, so I'm not going to push her today. It's always good to end on a calm note when she's happy and still interested in working. But once I get to the point where I can open her mouth, I'm not putting a pill in there. I'm going to put this little piece of freeze-dried chicken in so she knows that when my hand comes over her head and does something a little scary like opening her mouth, that it means treats are coming. When you're working with cats and you're trying to teach them to enjoy things that they usually don't, the one thing you want to keep in mind is that you want to work slowly and you want to present the trigger or the stimulus in small little bits and teach the cat to tolerate each bit individually. So whenever you're thinking about the trigger, think about what you're going to be doing, break it up into tiny steps, make sure that you have a good 10 reps where the cat's getting treats for each step that he's enjoying, and then gradually you'll be able to teach your cat to enjoy whatever that trigger is.